Swag One and Podcast. Goat Vibes.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your guy, Swag 100. We live on the Goat Vibe interview, Swag 100 podcast. We got the legend in the building today, Robin White.
Hey, what's up, Swag? Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor and a privilege to be with you young cats to talk about hip-hop.
Oh, man, yes, it's 50 years of hip-hop.
Yeah.
You know, August 17th will be the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. And, you know, for me, you know, hip-hop is our way of life. It's the culture, you know, of our area. And, you know, who's going to understand the culture of Philadelphia's hip-hop more than you, because you've been on the scene for so long, you know, all the way from the beginning, from, you know, seeing our first couple record labels here in Philly, like Philly International, having Larry Goldstein, Kenny and Gamble and Huff, you know, those type of people, and you've been around from the beginning, so it's just an honor to have you here. You even Ruff House Records, you know, so I definitely want to get into some of those things today, you know, so you let our audience know a little bit about yourself for those who don't know nothing about you, you know, where it started at.
All right, my name is Robin. I grew up in East Falls. I used to, it used to be a dance show called Georgie Woods Show. I used to dance on that as like it was like the first dancing on air thing. It was that, and I went to a progressive high school called Parkway, and I got an internship at DAS. But at my high school, I went to school with E.C. The Rock and Gary O and all those cats from uptown. They used to Bobby and them used to throw dances, and we would go down there, and I would just like to dance and hang out with the music. And one day I got with this young man named Bruce Johnson. He's from New York, but he was raised up in uptown. And we went to New York, and we went to the park, and they were rapping with music, and you know, that's what they were calling it, rapping with music.
Right.
And I fell in love with it. I came back. Bruce and Eric started a mobile DJ company called Galaxy 5. Before you didn't need a permit to go out to the plateau and rock the plateau. Take a generator with you, turntables, and just rock it. And that's what we used to do to get our name out there. Now they call it branding, but that's what we used to do to get our name out there. That helped us get other work and stuff like that. And then when I got into rap, hip hop, what they calling it today, it was called That Noise. People didn't know what we were doing. And the powers that be, when I say the powers that be, Kenny Gamble, Clyde Davis, Barry Gordy, all those cats were saying, it ain't gonna last, it's only a fad.
So back in the day, they wasn't calling it hip hop or rap yet.
Right.
They was calling it noise.
Right.
So it wasn't even a genre at this point.
It wasn't even a genre.
So at this time frame, you saying that Kenny Gamble and these guys, they was the top people of our city at that time?
No, in the country, in the music business. Clyde Davis, if you know who Clyde Davis is, he discovered Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin. He worked for all major labels. He's the chairman of the distributing company now. He discovered Bad Boy and all that. And Kenny is Philadelphia International. Kenny and Leon are the Puffy of the 80s. They were the top producers from 77 up until now. You know, they created a sound called the Philadelphia sound, the R&B thing, and they're the kings of that. No one can do it better than them. And so because R&B was the big thing, hip hop was new. And nobody liked it because the kids were wearing baggy pants. They were set up anywhere with the DJ, with the turntables. I mean, and it was rap. We was breaking down doors.
Swag Wanted Podcast.